Hey everybody, so excited to share with you our current market update, housing forecast for 2024, and what's going on in today's market. Folks, Justin Udy here, Justin Udy and Team Real Estate, excited to share with you this information. Hey, we've had a big change in the market. In fact, we've seen a lot of different things, and I want to talk about 3 quick things with you that you should be aware of if you're buying, selling, investing, or you're just a homeowner, or you've been sitting on the fence deciding what to do, because I'm hoping this information will help you. Number 1, 3 things we're talking about. Demand in the market, we're going to talk about supply, we're going to talk about new construction and builders, and this is what you need to know. We have had, last year we ended up having 12,000 homes in 2023, a little under, but basically 12,000 homes that sold in Salt Lake County. Now, that is actually lower from 2022, basically 13,000 homes, down to 12,000, where they are anticipating we are going to see as many as 15,000 homes. However, here's the information to think about. When we consider the supply of the market, we are finding that more homes are hitting the market. Good thing, but this is why. Think about these numbers. Last quarter, 2023, we ended up having, from last quarter to January 2024, right, that transition, a 1% change in essentially the value of properties down. But we are 20% below the maximum high interest rate that hit us back in October. Again, October, 8% rates. Now we're hovering between 6.5%, 6.75%. Folks, this is another thing to consider. When we're talking about the demand of the market and the supply of the market, here's something that changed. We have had millennials since 2014 that have been the #1 home buyer in our market. Guess what switched? This year, well, last year, 2023, we saw the change of #1 home buyer became the baby boomers. Why is that? Think about a couple things. 1, we saw values are still high. They only came down 1%, but the terms of the market have changed. So we've seen a number of change in the market, more homes that are coming on the market, more buyers putting properties under contract. But with baby boomers, think about the things that they're a little bit more wealthy than a millennial. Makes sense. They're maybe not worried about the inflation, not worried as much about war. The interest rates don't bug them. I mean, frankly, they saw interest rates hit 18+% back in 1981. So they're looking at the market differently. So with those changes, it's really interesting, the dynamic of how it's affected us. Also, in referring to builders, here's what you should consider. When we were building new construction homes, and we deal with new construction homes and builders, as well as single family homes and investment properties, as you know. But the average kind of builder would have a home, or a new construction home would be about 25% above kind of the general market. Right now, it's at 9%. And they're offering incentives, money to buy down the rate, money to make improvements on the property, money towards closing costs. So they're offering these incentives, so it's making it attractive to buy a new construction home. But I do want to kind of switch gears and just let you know that listings and different existing homes on the market, it's maybe not as publicized, but they're doing the same thing. They're just not marketing it that way. So when a buyer has been maybe on the fence, or a property's been sitting, a buyer's coming in, making an offer, and we're finding that the owner of the property has priced it right. They've made the improvements and the condition and quality necessary, and they're flexible. And so when this buyer comes in, they're able to make an offer on that. So I guess I just wanted to just let you know that the market has been very strong. We've seen a number of properties come on the market. The terms of the market, the interest rates, are just as important in the price. And as we've seen that adjust down, we have seen that the activity of the market has gone up. Folks, they're anticipating again that they'll have 15,000 homes this year sell compared to 13,000 last year. And that's significant in Salt Lake County. I mean, that's going to be a lot of homes that are going to sell. The good thing is, when we consider supply, demand, and new construction, and what is available, the inventory of the market, there is a lot of great places to choose from. So if you're a buyer in the market, just consider the fact there's good places to choose from. The good properties, frankly, they priced them correctly with the market, they've made the improvements, and typically the good sellers are flexible. If you're a listing and you're selling in the market, consider the following. You've got a lot of really good buyers. Last quarter was rough. People didn't want to buy anything. Interest rates were 8%. They're like, this is crazy. So they have come back into the market. And I would just say, look, they are treating this where they're hungry, but there hasn't been an urgency. But when that interest rate changed, it has changed things. I did make a note here that as far as opportunities in the market. So if you're an investor or a buyer and maybe you're somebody that's listing and you're moving up in the market, there are some really good deals and opportunity. When I say a deal, what I mean is really hit your check marks of the market. Like, you know, if I look at like my phone, a car, a watch, whatever, it's a deal to me because it's met my expectations and I see that value in line with what I'm looking for. And there are just so many more opportunities in that, because I'm going to tell you right now, and again, this is my kind of looking forward. If interest rates hit a certain point, I'm going to tell you, we're going to end up having another frenzy, because when interest rates dipped, remember when they went to that 4 and 3% interest rate? Folks, that's when we saw 26% price increases, because the terms of the market were surpassing the price. So if we end up seeing, you know, some different changes, just know it'll make inventory go away, makes people less flexible. You know, essentially pricing is what changes and it goes up. So I just feel like between the next 30, 60, 90 days, we have such a great opportunity to locate a good property, sell our property, get into something new, and we're looking at some really great investments. So if you're looking for information, buying, selling, investing, you want to look into a micro market, you know, the team and I, we've sold in every area here in Salt Lake County and the greater Wasatch Front. But we're looking forward to assisting you. Again, if you want a copy of that economic report, please reach out. We'll send you a copy. We're always here to help, and hope you have a great week. Hope you have a great month. We're always here to serve you, and take care, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.